I say Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Radha Shivasani Bhattaveda. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Hare Jai Gopinath Kade, Gopinath Kade, Gopinath Kade. Jai Sitaram, Lakshmana Hanuman, Sitaram, Lakshmana Hanuman. Jai Gauranika, 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 Gauranika. Hariba, 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 Hariba. Jai Ho Vishwāya Vāgavata, Amechala Bhaktivedanta Swami, Prabhupada Maharaj ki, Shri Shri Lakshmīnāthādesh ki, Shri Shri Gauradaś ki, Shri Sitaram Lakshmana Hanuman ki. All glory to Sri Krishna. Hare Krishna. I'm just trying to decide whether I should sit on this chair or the other chair. I need a straight back. Okay. Hare Krishna. I speak in English? That's okay? कितने भक्त हैं जिन्हें अंग्रेजी समझ नहीं आती? ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Hare Krishna. So actually, as you heard, we came here to attend the Silver Jubilee celebration of a Nairobi temple. How many of you have seen a Nairobi temple? Okay. So that temple was inaugurated in November 1994. In 2 years, we are going to celebrate ISKCON's 50th year in Kenya. Our devotees came to Kenya 50 years ago to start the preaching. So, the Krishna Prabhupada lectured at the Nairobi University in 1971. There were more than 1,000 youth in the audience. And Prabhupada told them, if you pursue spirituality, you can never really be happy. So we see all the world today, what do we see? Are people really happy? Question, are people happy? No, our service says no. Most surveys around the world show people are in more distress today than ever before. More families certify, and now the families are breaking apart. There is more depression. People are taking antidepressant tablets. You heard of that? And drug abuse is so common. Before coming to Kenya, I was in another African country. I won't give the name in public. So one of our devotees there works for, anyway, so he was telling me how people smuggle drugs and how drugs are getting more and more intense. Why do people turn to drugs? They feel that we've tried so many things, nothing is satisfying us. Let's try this. So, Prahlad Maharaj says, Punat Punat Charvata Charvanana. People are simply chewing the chew. The Vedic literature offers us knowledge. And the Vedas are so vast that if you were to read them every day of your life, so by the end of the life, you read only a part. But the summary is in a very ancient book of knowledge called the Bhagavad Gita. So this Bhagavad Gita is called Bhagavad Gita as it is. And sometimes people ask us, what do you mean by as it is? What is different between this Gita and the other Gita? Who knows? Oh, yes. Ask.
Because it is translated at
The Sanskrit is translated as exactly as Krishna spoke
Because the translator has not presented his viewpoint, but just Krishna's viewpoint. Who is Krishna? Is Krishna an ordinary personality? No. He is the Supreme Personality of God. And this is the confirmation of all the scriptures. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Radha Govinda Sarvakarna. There are many controllers, but he is the supreme controller. Just like a father and mother desire that the offspring, the child, be at home, Lord desires that we find real happiness. But we, unfortunately, do not take advantage of it. We are born in ignorance. I just offered a mantra. Om Gyan Dimandasya. We are born in ignorance, and most of us die in ignorance. We are fortunate to receive spiritual knowledge. When we talk about spirituality, it doesn't mean, okay, you give your viewpoint, I give my viewpoint, and that is spirituality. No. Spirituality means following the words of God. Namam Sakshat Bhagavad Paritam. Religion means the words of God. In the words of God, in the words of God, there is no mistake. And the words of God are eternal. Therefore, the Vedic knowledge is also known as Sanatana Dharma. So what are the main elements of the Bhagavad Gita? Bhagavad Gita is 700 verses in how many chapters?
18 chapters.
18 chapters. The Srimad Bhagavatam is 18,000 verses in how many cantos? 12. 12 cantos. And both these books are books of knowledge. So Prabhupada, founder of Acharya, translated these books in English. And today you have these books in over 80 languages around the world. The Bhagavad Gita says, one point, there is a God in control. Every page of the Bhagavad Gita you read, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. What does it mean, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha? The Supreme Lord is speaking. What is he speaking? He's speaking philosophy. For whose benefit? Our benefit. What does he say? In the second chapter, he gives you education about who are you? To enter into any country, you have to have your passport. And what is the immigration officer see? Your identity, isn't it? So we need to know who we are. In ignorance we think, I am this body. Are we this body? We always say, I. My. Where is the I in your body? Does anyone know? Where is the mind in the body? My God. You don't know. So Bhagavad Gita teaches us the ABC of spiritual life. Who are you? Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami were two very learned who lived on the planet. Chaitanya, about 550 years ago. But in humility, when they met the Lord, they said, please tell us who are we? People think we are very, we don't even know who we are. Who are we? Bhagavad Gita says, within the body, there is a soul. Just like we discard old clothes and wear new clothes, the soul leaves one body and takes on, what it take on? Another body. You look at your own album, you see how the body is changing. Look at the photos of when you were born, and look at the pictures of when you were in your mid-20s, and then mid-50s, and then mid-70s. You see, picture look the same? No. You say, this is I when I was 2 years old. This is I when I was born. So how do you say this is I when I was 2 years old? Because the I of today looks completely different. Isn't it? So, why is it? Because all the cells in our body, they all get replaced every 7 years. It's like taking a motor car to the garage and it comes up with all new parts. In a 7-year period, all the cells of your body get replaced. In other words, you have a new body every 7 years. So, Bhagavad Gita says, our real identity is Atma. Soul. What does Krishna say? For the soul, there is no birth or death. Najayate medeva kadachan. No birth or death. And Krishna says, some people think of this as amazing. They can't understand. Soul? I can't see the soul. Why should I believe it? I can't see the soul. Why should I believe it? What's the evidence you have soul in the body? The evidence is consciousness, chetna. As long as there's soul in the body, there is chetna. How are you? Even if he's sick and dying in the hospital, you say, oh, I'm almost okay. You get a reply. But if the soul leaves the body, if the soul leaves the body is still there. Why do we cry? What do we say? He is gone. Where is he gone? The body is right there. Why do you say he's gone? Why? There's something that was in the body that is not there. And what is the measurement of the soul? The Vedas are so precise that they can give you information that no scientist can ever give. We have the opportunity to meet scientists all over the world. And when we read the Bhagavatam and the Gita and point out many features, they have no answer. They say, and modern science can't answer these questions. What's the measurement of the soul? What's the measurement? 1/10,000 of the tip of your hair. Does anyone have a scientific instrument that can measure 1/10,000 of the tip of your hair? Any scientists in this assembly? No scientist? Tip of your hair, not the length of your hair. If it was the length of the hair, the ladies would have a bigger soul than the men. But it's tip of the hair. You take one piece, divide it into 100, then take each of them and divide them again into 100. That is the measurement of the soul. Now something so small, tiny, 1,000 of the air, is giving you life, consciousness. And when the soul leaves the body is dead, it takes on another body. Now, we believe in the law of transmigration. The Vedas say the soul transmigrates from one body to another body. The modern day atheists say, this is bogus. What proof do you have? You people are simply doing propaganda. We are not doing propaganda. Our proof is the evidence, the knowledge, the teachings of the Vedas. The Vedas are not compiled by someone ordinary. They're compiled by the Lord who appeared as Vyasada. So, the soul transmigrates from one body to another body. Then the next question is, what type of body will the soul get? Do we have a choice? No? We have a choice and we don't have a choice. Based on our action, we get a body. So the choice is, if we use our body correctly in service of the Lord, then you get a transcendental body in the abode of the Lord. And that's how you get a body you are used to all sinful acts. Eat meat products and liquor, illicit sex, engage in these activities. Then the laws of karma are very strict. You may have heard this phrase. It's in the Bible. As thou sow, thou shalt reap. As you reap. There's a famous quote of the quote is exactly based on what the Bhagavad Gita says. The Bhagavad Gita was compiled 5,000 years ago, and it was first spoken by the sun god, spoken to the sun god Vivasva. There is a book called Aquarian Gospel, and in the book it is shown that Jesus Christ himself had come to India to study the Vedic literature at one time. So there are many people that are very similar based on what the Vedas say. One of them is the soul. In the Bible they said, what should I do if thou gainest the whole world but suffer the loss of your eternal soul? You will lose your soul and gain the whole world, but what did you gain? So, based on our activities, so many people today, especially the gross materialists who like to be, everything ends with death. But that is nothing but preparing for the next life. So what does Krishna say? Krishna says in the third chapter called Karma Yoga. Krishna doesn't say don't act. He doesn't say, okay, go and live in the forest. You can't live in Mombasa. Go to the jungle. Give up your family. He doesn't say that. He says, lead a purified, dignified life. See? Just like a lotus leaf. A lotus leaf is in water, but doesn't touch the water, isn't it? When we give this example, in the Western countries, they can't understand it, where they don't have lotus flowers. But in Kenya, India, you have lotus flowers. They're in the water, they don't touch the water. So Krishna teaches us, work and the mood of detachment. This karma. You have to perform your action. And perform it for my pleasure. If you're studying, working, think that I'm going to serve Krishna. But based on our actions, our next life gets decided. Just like all of you sitting here. All of you have a human body. But do you realize how you got this human body? Do you realize? Anyone in the audience? We went through so many stages of transformation. And then ultimately you get a human body. Athata Brahma Jigyasa. Once you get a human body, inquire, what's the goal of life? If you don't inquire what's the goal of life, and you think the goal of life is eat, drink, and be merry, then that's not the answer. Those who do not cultivate spiritual life, those who lead a growth life, they are miserable. And most around the world show the more depressed out than ever before. So Krishna says, act for my pleasure. Then the Bhagavad Gita talks about time. What does time do? Who knows the answer? What does time do? Destroys everything. Krishna says, time I am the destroyer of everything. So you have a very handsome body. Will it be handsome tomorrow? No. Today you have a very melodious voice. Will it be melodious 20 years down the line? No. We meet so many movie stars who come to our temple in June. And one time they were so young, handsome. Now they look old. Time destroys everything. If I make a new house, tomorrow it will look old. So time destroys everything. So, and every day in the morning, the sun rises, and what happens in the evening? Sets. Do you realize that every day when the sun rises and sets in the evening, is giving you a notice, one day less left in your life? You know, in the olden days. These days people don't buy calendars because everything is in your cell phone. But one time they used to have in India and some, there were date pads. If January 1 was over, they would tear the page off. Then the second, you remember? So, that's exactly what happens. Every day when the sun sets, it gives you a warning. One day less is left in your life. But once a lawyer was about to die, so he told Yamraj. You know who Yamraj is? Who is Yamraj? Huh? Superintendent of death. He keeps a track of everyone's karma. Yamraj's computer never crashes and keeps a record of everyone. So the lawyer said, Yamraj, you've been inviting death, but I'm not ready. You should at least give me notice. Because you know how lawyers work. Any lawyers in the audience? They give you a notice. If this is not done in 2 weeks, we'll move into the court. Sometimes they give you empty threats. So this lawyer said, Yamraj, you should give me some notice. I'm going to die. Yamraj said, who says I didn't give you notice? How many hair do you have in your head now? He said, oh, no, I'm a shaven head like Hare Krishna. No hair at all. How good are strong your legs? Oh, now I can't even walk. I'm on a wheelchair. How strong my legs 40 years ago? I was Kenya's #1 athlete. How strong is your eyesight now? I'm almost blind. How strong were your eyes 20 years ago, 40 years ago? Oh, my eyes were as sharp as an eagle. Eagle has very sharp eyes. So Yamraj said, your hair started turning grey, you started getting bald, your hands started getting wrinkled, your legs started getting weak, your hearing started getting weak, your eyes started getting weak. And you say, I didn't give you notice. I gave you so many notices. But you ignored all of them. Come. So, this is a reality. We're getting notice every day. With the rising and setting of the sun, Everyone's duration gets reduced, except one who has used his life in service of the Lord. So, Krishna says, don't waste time. Have you heard of Chanakya Pandit? Chanakya Pandit was a great diplomat and devotee of the Lord. He was the prime minister of a king in northern India. He was living in a hut. When the king discovered his prime minister was living in a hut, he said, I'll offer you a palace to live in. But Chanakya Pandit said, no, I don't want any hospitality from you. Because if I accept your hospitality, I have to say yes to everything you say. Chanakya Pandit has given us many important shlokas, giving us words of wisdom. For example, Chanakya Pandit said, Ayusha Kashara Ekapina Navya Swarna Koti Ve. A minute lost cannot be made up with the wealth of the entire world. Let's say you wasted 10 years of your life and whatever you, independent of service to God. And you say, okay, here's a check for $1 million. Can you get it back? Yes? No? Don't understand English, no? Yes? No? You can't buy it back. Time lost can never be purchased back. Father gave us many other words of wisdom. He said, deal with others the way you want others to deal with you. How do you want others to deal with us? In a very gentle way, isn't it? Someone tells you, you fool, aren't you listening to me? You feel offended, isn't it? And you say the same thing more sweetly, you'll get better cooperation, isn't it? He says, deal with others the way you want others to deal with you. So we should deal with others gently. If somebody speaks to you gently, you can accept that, isn't that? If someone doesn't know how to speak, you avoid seeing him again. Chanakya Pandit said, deal with others the way you want others to deal with you. Look upon every woman as your mother, except your wife. Not that when you look at a woman, you just see a lusty angle. Then look upon others' property as garbage. We see a nice house, we say, oh, I wish I had that house. You see a nice car, oh, I wish I had this car. But do you ever think that the garbage is there? I wish I had that garbage in my house. No. You say, look upon others' property as garbage. This way you will never be depressed, never be sorrowful, etc. So he's given us very nice words of wisdom. So time is of the essence. Many times we tell people, please pursue spiritual life. They say, yes. But they don't. Prabhupada once wrote an article in a paper called Sorry, No Time. The title of the article was, Sorry, what? No time. Prabhupada said he was preaching to an important minister in India on the importance of spiritual life, not to waste time. And he said, Swamiji, you don't know how busy I am. And he was giving so many excuses. Next day, he had a heart attack and he died. So sorry, no time. We have no time for spirituality. But the Bhagavatam says, Padam padam yadvi padam natisham. There is danger at every step. So, don't waste time. We've already wasted so many lifetimes. Now we've got a human body. You're not going to get a human body. Don't waste it. But use it correctly. And Bhagavad Gita talks about Prakriti. What does Prakriti mean? It is a verse in the Bhagavad Gita, Maya Dikshena Prakriti, Svete Sahacharya. There's material energy under my supervision. Now what does Prakriti do? Prakriti means material nature. Does material nature work a superpower?
Yes.
No. Can President Trump order stop the forest fires? America has so many forest fires, so many cyclones, so many natural disasters. Can they stop it? No. Then there are 7 types of miseries we all encounter. Birth. Birth is a miserable experience. If you down in the position a child is rested in the mother's womb, you'll be shocked. Can you sit down with your head bending downward, a small tube for 9 months? No, you can't. It's a very painful process. That's why the child comes out of the mother's womb crying. But the scientists have no answer to this. But the Bhagavatam has the answer because of the uncomfortable position. Then, disease. Does anybody like disease? No? There's some people who like. The doctors like it when you're diseased. Yes, no? I once asked a doctor, how is business? He said, very bad. I said, why? He said, people are healthy in this season. I said, when is business good? He said, in the rainy season. More people fall sick. So the doctors like it. If you don't fall sick, they'll be out of business. The hospital like it. But by and large, you don't like it. You don't like disease. Anyone like old age? Does anyone like old age? Yes, no? Old age, you tell an old man how young he looks. And if you want to insult a young man, just tell him, how old you look? You look really old. He's really humiliated. So we don't like that. Now in medical circles, they have this cosmetic surgery. They try to make you look young. The movie stars do that all the time. Cosmetic surgery. But how long can you hide it? Not so long. And material nature gives us pain. Earthquakes, floods, natural disasters, drought, etc. Krishna says, this material nature is working in my direction. Everybody wants economic progress. Is that right? Everybody wants to make more money. Right? The youth of Kenya, the educated young Indians in Kenya, they all are trying to go to England, Australia, America. They want to go where the grass is greener. The grass is not green anywhere. It looks green from a distance, but once you get there, you discover it's not green. So, Krishna says in the Gita, 3rd chapter, food grains, food grains come from rainfall. Is that right? If there's no rain, you can't have food grains. Your chemicals are not going to give you food grains. And rain, when does it come? They do yagya, sacrifice. Krishna says, Sahayagya Prayaseshva Provacha. In the very beginning, when the creation took place, the Lord said, "Be thou by performing yajna." So yajna means not just call a Panditji, give him 100 shillings, and there's a fire yajna. Yajna means the process of sacrifice, the process of self-realization. So if we do yajna, then there will be cooperation from eternal nature. In the Bhagavatam there is a story of a king called King Ubena. This king was godless, rude, cruel. He stopped all the worship. And what happened? Would not release any rain. There was no water, and the people were suffering. Then his son Peter became the king. He told them, glorify the Lord. People did yajna, and there was food that grew. So without yajna, not have success. Today you see all over the world, there are more natural disasters than ever before. More earthquakes. The number of disasters in the world has gone up 15 times in the last 10 years compared to before. This is because no yajna, and society today is becoming more sinful. When your activities are sinful, material nature goes on strike. What that means, rain won't come, floods will come, earthquakes will come, droughts will come, natural disasters will come. So Krishna says, perform yajna. Then Krishna talks about action. Action that we perform can fall in one of the three categories: karma, vikarma, and akarma. Vikarma means activities against the laws of God. And when you do activities against the laws of God, there is punishment. Just like when you act against the laws of the government, you become liable for punishment. And it is karma. Then there is karma. I am a pious man. So I'm doing good karma. But I still have desire for sense enjoyment, etc. So I'm pious, but I'm not pious to the extent that I want to do selfless service to the Lord. That is akarma. Akarma means action that does not give you any reaction. That means that is only feasible. You're acting exclusively with your mind, body, and word for the pleasure of the Lord. The Bhagavad Gita says, you have a choice. Either you act according to the laws of God or against the law. That is our freedom. We can decide, I want karma, akarma, vikarma. In the second chapter of the Gita, Arjuna said, Krishna, now I'm confused about my duty. Please guide me. I'm a soul surrendered unto you. And then Krishna began to speak the Bhagavad Gita. In the 18th chapter of Krishna, Arjuna, did you hear my message with an attentive mind? Is your illusion now gone? Arjuna said, yes. And the Lord said, Arjuna said, yes, my Lord, my illusion is gone, and I am ready to act according to your direction. And then, what did the Lord say? So now, you will do as you see fit. So we have the choice of using this body or incorrectly. But bear in mind, nothing is karma free. Like sometimes you buy some soft drink, sugar free. Nothing is karma free. You drive a car for 2 minutes, you kill so many ants on the road that you can't see. You can't see when you're driving where the car is driving. We're all committing so many sins for which we are accountable. But if we act for the pleasure of Krishna, then Krishna protects us. Krishna says, Sarva dharma paritajya mam ekam aham tvam mokshasami. Give up all writings of religiousness and work for me, and I will protect you. When Krishna says, I'll protect you, we say, maybe true, may not be true. Have you heard of this American company, Amazon? No? Anyway, it's one of the Amazon proprietors, the richest man, second richest after Bill Gates. Anyway, people buy from Amazon. They give you a 30-day guarantee. If you don't like the product, give it back in 30 days. No questions asked. They give you a refund. Many times people buy it, use the product, and then give it back. Anyway, but people have faith. If you have a $100 bill, a genuine bill, you know it's real. You go to any store and cash it. You don't doubt, maybe this is not Uncle Sam. So the point is, when Krishna says, work for me, bow down to me, of your home to me, we have doubts. So we need to read the Bhagavad Gita in the association of devotees. Take instructions from the Bhagavad Gita, and that will give you a peaceful life. How many of you read Bhagavad Gita every day? Okay, not too many. If I asked you, how many of you see CNN or CBC or for news? I'm sure most of you will raise your hand. Isn't it? But this Bhagavad Gita is real education. Today it ISKCON devotees are presenting the Bhagavad Gita in every corner of the globe. In every corner of the globe, people are reading it. Why? Bhagavad Gita has an answer to every question you can have. Every problem can be solved by reading the Bhagavad Gita. So along with your regular household life, some of you are businessmen, some of you may be doing jobs, some of you may be housewives, some of you may be students, but keep the Lord in the center. In Kali Yuga, the Lord has given a very simple process of self-realization. In the Bhagavatam 12th canto, if you read the 12th canto of the Bhagavatam, you will feel as if the Bhagavatam was spoken not 5,000 years ago. Because everything that is predicted there is coming true. So Parikshit Maharaj asked, how will people in Kali Yuga be saved? Because you're the devotee. The devotee wants everyone to be happy. He knows real happiness can only be obtained by serving the Lord. So Shukadeva Goswami said, Kale dose Nidhirajan. My dear king, this Kali Yuga is full of vices, is that right? Asti eka mahaguna. But there is one benediction in this age. What is that? Ketana Deva Krishna said. Krishna is the holy name. What will the holy name give you? Mukta Sangasa Paramita. Eternal liberation. So chanting the holy names of the Lord is a very ancient and is also supported in other scriptures. The Bible says, thou shalt always chant the names of the Lord. So chanting the names of the Lord is a process of purification. So we request everyone. Many of us know the value. What is it? Tomorrow. We are materially active, spiritually we are snoring. We get reminded no time. So please wake up. The business of a sadhu is to speak the truth. Prabhupada presented a truthful message. He did not care how many will come, how many will not come. Once Prabhupada was in Australia giving a press conference. So somebody said, if you are Krishna consciousness so perfect, why is the hall fully packed? Prabhupada said, when you're selling diamonds, only few will buy. But imitation diamonds, everyone will buy. So this is the real diamond, the truthful message of the Lord. So please chant in this city. All of you live in Mombasa? Some Mombasa रहते हो? You have such a beautiful temple here. Their Lordship Sri Sri Rukmini Dwarka, Sita Ram Lakshmana. The temple is really beautiful. Nice natural sitting, nice fountain in the front, Govardhan waterfall. You have such a nice environment. Take advantage of it. If you don't come here, you'll be at home. Watch TV. Watch some free movie. Mogde. And in English they sometimes say, kill time. You don't know what to do. So you're just looking for something to kill time. But don't kill time. Time will kill you before you can kill them. Don't waste time. A minute lost cannot be bought back. Use your time to chant, read Gita, and come to the temple. You come to the temple every Sunday feast. Saturday. We have a center in the south. Take advantage of it. Go actively help and preach. The Christian missionary, they go house to house to preach. Jehovah's Witness people go house to house and preach. So take this message to everyone, and that will give you real protection. This is real insurance. If I all ask you, do you all have your car insurance? You say yes. So without a car insurance, you can't drive. If I ask you, do you have your human body? But if you don't insure the body, what if something happens? Who will look after me? So you have to buy insurance. You buy an insurance policy. But if I ask you, have you insured your soul? Oh, what does that mean? Is spiritual life. The soul, so the next word, something deeper. Otherwise, I'm sorry to say, very some activities have to get a reaction of everything. There's nothing is unaccounted. Please chant and be happy. Hare Krishna. I'm happy to take on questions if you all have. You can ask questions in English or Hindi. आपके कोई प्रश्न है तो पूछ सकते हो. No questions? Yes, sir. Yes.
अभी के टाइम पर अभी प्रश्न एक ही हमारा उठता है कि हम लोग 2000 साल से हमारा गुरुजन लोग आचार्य लोग शास्त्र दिया, लेकिन शस्त्र ज्ञान जो अभी हमने 2000 साल से छोड़ दिया, वो कभी से हमारा वो शुरू होएगा? क्योंकि भगवान कृष्ण ने भी सूर्यसेन चक्र से बहुत सारे पराक्रम किए. हमारे देवी देवताओं सब आप देखें तो हमारे सब शस्त्र ज्ञान को, लेकिन शस्त्र ज्ञान सब कम्प्लीटली नबूद हो गया. अभी हमारे इधर जितने भी भाई लोग बैठे हैं गुरु जी, तो किसी को भी पिस्तौल चलाना कि ये AK-47 चलाना हमको नहीं आता है. दूसरे धर्म की बात करेंगे तो तैयार है वो लोग. तो अभी हम लोग ऐसे एक साइड, वो लोग गन बताते, हम लोग सब सारे एक साइड में चले जाते हैं. तो हमारे धर्म में अभी कभी ये शस्त्र ज्ञान कभी शुरू होएगा कि आचार्य लोग, गुरुजन लोग, हमको लड़ाई नहीं करनी है. हम हमारा शांति का मार्ग है, लेकिन
ठीक है, समझ गया आपका बात।
ठीक है, अच्छा प्रश्न।
रिप्लाई इन हिंदी। सबसे पहले हमें ये समझना चाहिए धर्म किसे कहते हैं। जो व्यक्ति धर्म के नाम पर बंदूक चलाता है वो धार्मिक व्यक्ति नहीं है, वो अधर्म कर रहा है। और कोई धर्म ये शिक्षा नहीं देता तो हम गोली चलाओ। धर्म का माने तो हमारे शास्त्र में जो उपदेश है वो है मनुष्यों के लिए। जो गोली वगैरह चलाते हैं वो पशु का जीवन बिता रहे हैं, इसका बड़ा बुरा परिणाम होगा। तुलना क्यों करें, वो धर्म थोड़ी मान रहे हैं, वो तो अधर्म का कार्य कर रहे हैं। हम क्यों कहें, हमें भी सीखना है A47 कैसे चलाना। इंग्लिश में there's a saying, two wrongs don't make a right। हम गलती करें और तुम भी गलती करो, इन्हीं के सिद्ध हो जाता है। वहाँ गीता में कहते हैं ब्रह्मभूत प्रसन्नात्मा न सोचती न कंक्षति। जो व्यक्ति आध्यात्मिक मार्ग वो हमेशा आनंद में रहता है, ना शोक करता है ना पछतावा रखता है, वो धर्म नहीं है। जो उग्रवादी लोग या जो धर्म के नाम पर अधर्म करते हैं वो धार्मिक नहीं है। More question or yeah? I'm sorry, could you please repeat?
In the class I was just spoke of transmigration. So does the process of transmigration happen after a long period of time or instantaneous?
Instantly. Death comes when your next life is already decided. Just like when you walk on the road, you lift your left leg on the road when your right leg has been lifted up. Then you put your right leg down. So death comes and your mind has already decided where your next destination is. It's not that death comes and you have to stand in line again. जब हमारा अगर जीवन निश्चित हो गया है, जब मृत्यु आती है। More questions? No? Yes. What's your name, sir?
I personally, I practice fasting from time to time, and since last year I've also made sure to fast when it's lunar eclipses, which is very recently was Friday now. So I'm just curious if you want to touch on that. What would you recommend during a lunar eclipse?
If you want to
What does
fast,
Bhagavad Gita say?
if you want to fast, there's no harm. But real fasting is fasting from sinful activities. That is real fasting. I am not going to indulge in sinful work. That is real fasting. So you can fast. We don't say don't fast. Real fasting is fast from activities that are wrong. Your fasting means you have an element of austerity in your life. That's good. But that is the beginning, not the ultimate end. So you can start chanting. Okay. You come to the temple regularly?
Say you come temple regularly.
He's from Sweden.
Come to temple.
He's just come for tourism purpose.
No,
You can.
no, I have almost finished the
Okay.
I have not been to a temple except this time.
That's okay. There are, we do book distribution. And why do we do that? So people will read the Gita and learn what's the right thing. There are many people like you who have read the Gita, and that reading has directed them towards spirituality. Read. You're from Stockholm? We have a temple in Stockholm.
I looked it up today actually. I saw that.
Okay, there are 600 temples all over the world. Any more questions? No more questions? No more questions? The mosquitoes are bothering you? They won't attend the Gita class also. Okay. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna.